Parties of ISDA Master Agreement. Introduction. I am going to present a series of videos which are going to give you an understanding about various parties who enter into ISDA Master Agreement. So this video gives you an introduction or the kind of entities that can enter into ISDA Master Agreement, so that you can have an outline of the type of entities and the importance of performing due diligence, or rather legal due diligence, on these entities before entering into ISDA Master Agreement. And this video will also help you to understand like an index for the subsequent videos that will follow. There are various types of entities incorporated in different countries that enter into ISDA Master Agreement to trade over the counter derivatives. It is very important to understand the kind of entities and the nature of entities. There should be enough legal due diligence to be performed on the entities who want to enter into ISDA Master Agreement. One should clearly understand that all the terms and conditions in the ISDA Master Agreement will only be effective if and only if the counterparty entering relationship is valid and properly incorporated under a trade-friendly jurisdiction. It may be trade settlement or the recourse under bankruptcy. In order to be effectively settled, one need to understand the type of entity and the nature of jurisdiction where it is incorporated. It also ascertain whether the party has a capacity to enter into derivative transaction. This is needed as we trade over the counter derivatives under the ISDA Master Agreement. It also gives a clear understanding if there are any specific restrictions in the company's constitutional documents pertaining to entering into derivative transactions. Constitutional documents are formative documents, like in the case of a company, it may be certificate of incorporation or memorandum and articles of association, etc. This will vary from jurisdiction to jurisdiction. Here are various kinds of entities depending upon the type of incorporations. However, some of the entities like sole proprietorships are not incorporated. I will just read the below list. However, we are going to learn about these one by one in our upcoming videos. The list below contains most of the types of entities who enter into ISDA Master Agreement. However, there might be few other types of incorporations in few jurisdictions which are not very common. Let us now see the list of entities. Corporate, the most common form of incorporation. Limited liability partnership. Entities under unlimited liability. Government entities, sovereigns, banks, insurance companies, investment companies. Supranational entities, hedge fund, investment funds. Here we have multiple kinds of investment funds that would be discussed. Next, pension funds, special purpose vehicles or entities. In the subsequent videos, we would learn each of them separately. However, you will only learn about these entities and the incorporation from an ISDA perspective. I mean, we will learn about the type of incorporations, its powers, its capacity to trade in derivatives, any restrictions applicable, so on. In this video, we have learned about the types of parties who enter into ISDA Master Agreement. However, this is just an outline or introduction for the subsequent video to follow. In the next video, we are going to learn about corporates, in other words, a company as a party under ISDA Master Agreement. Please send your feedbacks to derivatives.documentation@gmail.com. Do subscribe to receive updates from the channel Derivatives Documentation. Thank you.